Everybody has been asking about those vegetables that I cooked, and they came from a recipe that is actually with pork chops. It's a sheet pan pork chop, and I'm gonna make it right now because it's so easy, and it's the easiest, not the easiest, but it's a super easy meal, and we can get 2 meals out of it. And I don't have pork chops. I ordered some, but guess what they sent me? A big old pork loin, a half loin roast. I get my groceries delivered and they make substitutions. So I'm using that. I've used pork loin on this many times. So all you have to do is 5 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, juice of a lemon, 2 tablespoons chopped fresh sage. I don't have that, I'm using dry. 4 garlic cloves minced, diamond crystal kosher salt, 4 bone-in pork chops, about a 1/2 inch thick. I'm gonna be doing more than that. A large Fuji apple covered in cored, and we love mango instead. I mean, you could do apple too, but mango, when it's roasted in the oven with all this other stuff, is just so good. Pound of Brussels sprouts, halved or quartered depending on their size. A 1/2 a red onion, but I'm doing 2 whole red onions because I love the onion on this. And if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it, but I love the roasted red onions. It's so good. Freshly ground pepper and aged balsamic vinegar and a handful of Italian parsley. That's what they say, but I add other stuff. I add mushrooms, broccoli, cauliflower, anything I've got in the fridge. So today it's gonna be some asparagus and some broccoli also with it, along with everything else that's supposed to go in there. And my Brussels sprouts, I cut them up last night because I was gonna make this last night, and we decided to just have breakfast for dinner, so it didn't happen. So I'm ready to do it now. First thing we need to do, it says set the oven to 450, which it's already done and ready. In a large bowl, combine 3 tablespoons of olive oil, lemon juice, sage, garlic, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, mix well. So let's get that in there right now. Okay, so first thing, we're gonna do 5 tablespoons of olive oil. So we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I don't know why I shook it. I don't know if that matters for that. We're just putting it in this bowl. Normally I just do it in a Ziploc, but I'm just doing it in the bowl. There's 1, 2. I can go loose with it because I'm doing way more veggies than the recipe calls for. So there's that. And then we need a whole lemon juice. This is such a fast one. Anything that can just go in a sheet pan, oh, easiest recipe ever. Lemon. Yum. Put that in my garbage disposal. Freshen that up. Okay, lemon. Then we need the sage. Let's put the garlic in. Probably should do 1 more garlic, but that's okay. Steve isn't a massive fan of tons of spices, but he likes this a lot. Okay, garlic is in. Get every little smidge of it out that I can. There we go, got some more out. Okay, garlic. And then I need 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'll go loose on this too. 1. Steve would be like, you're allowed to go loose with it when I have to be specific. Baking's different than a recipe, and I've made this so many times, I know it can be loose. So I think that it said 1 tablespoon is equal to 1 teaspoon of dried. So, oh, I'm stuck in there. There we go. How much did it call for the sage? Let's see, sage. 2 tablespoons, so we're gonna do 2 teaspoons. Okay. Then it says mix well. And I know AIP, autoimmune protocol, you're not allowed to have pepper, but We've already reintroduced it and it's fine. So we're gonna have pepper. Okay, so this is what we're gonna marinate, not marinate, we're just gonna dip the pork loin into. This little mixture, coat it on all sides, and we're gonna put it on a baking tray. So, got my baking tray, we're supposed to put parchment on it. Parchment's the bomb for cleanup. Okay, parchment is ready. Now, throw those in my thing. Let's get this onion ready real quick. Just so I can use my chopping board without pork chop being on there. I don't know how you guys cut onion, but this is how I do it. And it said to take the onion, and it says a half of a red onion peeled and cut into 6 wedges through the poles. So I just do it this way. I'm assuming that's the pole. You can do this however you want. It's not like this matters. It's still gonna taste the same if you blow it. It's gonna be good. Peeled. It said through the poles, so I just do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 wedges there. So there we go. It's gonna be like that. Okay, done. So these we're gonna set aside. They're actually gonna go in here. I'll put them with the Brussels sprouts, because they're all gonna go together anyway. Oops, getting it everywhere. My eyes are burning. Okay. Woo, it's burning. Okay, I'm going to actually peel this mango real quick. You guys don't have to watch it. There's 2 mangoes I'm gonna do. I use a potato peeler. I don't know how you guys do it, but that's how I do mangoes. I know there's a peeler, and I have the one that is the flat one where you like lay it on there and peel it, but this is so much easier. It's just fast for me. It gets it all off. I don't have to deal with little teeny squares, because I kind of like it in wedges in this, so you don't lose it all. My eyes are crying. My eyes are just a little bit sweaty today. I hope this mango is done enough. I put it in a paper sack with a banana. Tried to get it to ripen faster so I could do this. So I'm glad I didn't actually make this last night, because it got to stay overnight. Mango. I know you're supposed to peel away from yourself, but who really does? Come on. I've never cut myself on a potato peeler. This way. I have the other way, where I go this way, because I've hit my fingertip and stuff, but this way I can kind of guide it with my thumb. As with every recipe, majority of it is just sitting there prepping it. This is awesome because you just throw it in the oven and it cooks itself. All the juices all just commingle. It's delicious. Yummy. Okay, mango. Might save that for kombucha. It can eat that if it wants to. Not the best mango I've ever had, but not bad. It'll be very good in the thing. So I've done pears, mangoes. I think that might be all I've done, but I've done both of them many times. Okay, this is all going in here too. Normally I just take all this stuff and I shake it around in my Ziploc, since I already wasted the Ziploc anyway. But I need to put all of those veggies right here in there too. And I don't think I'm gonna have room unless I use an extra large Ziploc. But that's okay. I'll just put all these here so they are out of the way. Okay. This will probably, I normally would do like 4 pork chops on here. So I'll just do four loins. There we go. And then this will make something tomorrow. Maybe I'll freeze it. Or maybe I'll make a pork loin or roast out of it. But these are nice, big, thick pork chops right here. And they're ready. Now is the easy part. We take our juice, coat it on all sides. Slap it on there. Okay. This marinade, or whatever, I guess it's not even a marinade, our coating is so good with pork chops and the veggies. Okay, now it says to put all the other stuff in this bowl with it. This is how I usually do it, but I usually double the recipe and make 2 short pork chop pan layers. I might put it all back in there after. Toss the apple wedges, Brussels sprouts, onion into the bowl with remaining 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So we need 2 more tablespoons of olive oil. And I think it was extra salt, right? And a ½ teaspoon of salt, okay. And more pepper. Actually, I'm gonna pepper these too. They're already peppered, but gotta get them good. Okay. Oops. Busted my Ziploc open. Okay, now I'll put the other stuff in and we'll just toss it. Here's my broccoli. Some of these. Asparagus. Let's cut the mushroom stems off. Just quarter them so they live longer. I already took off the dirt yesterday. Make these into thirds. Could put a zucchini in here too. I've got one in there I could get rid of. Could do carrots too. Whatever. Okay. just going in. Already washed my hands. Yum, look at these veggies. They look so good. Okay, that's good enough. Now I just sort them around to where they kind of all are exposed. The broccoli tends to burn the fastest, so I kind of try to put stuff on top of it if I can, like maybe even the pork, shove it on top a little bit. Get some mango on there so it drizzles down. Spread out my onions if they didn't already get spread. Yum, this is gonna be good. I'll break this broccoli. Okay, onions. Maybe lay some onions on top. Anyway, I use the same little marinade recipe all the time because it's so good and Steve loves it a lot. And I put it on veggies and I throw it in my air fryer. That's what I think I did that day you guys saw it the other day. Or just the oven, my toaster oven, and I just do a quick little side of veggies, and they don't take very long. You just put them in there just like the recipe calls for. It just doesn't have the meat in there. And I've done it with chicken, I've done it with all kinds of stuff, so yummy. Okay. There we go. So normally I would have 2 sheet pans probably, but I don't care. The veggies, there's just not enough veggies for 2 meals. So this is gonna make 2 meals for us. So I had to load up on the veggies. And sometimes I've made another round of veggies on its own or done another tray of just veggies. But right now, this is what we're gonna have tonight. It's gonna be good. Okay, I think all my broccoli's covered. And then I'm gonna stir it midway. Everything's gonna shrink up, so it'll get exposed. I think these asparagus might actually kind of burn fast too, so I'll kind of stick them under too. Okay, then this is gonna go in the oven, just like this. And it says it's going to cook, spread the veggies in an even layer around the pork chops, grind some pepper on top, make sure everything's in a single layer, roast for 12 minutes or until the pork chops are just cooked through to 145 degrees in the thickest parts. Crank the heat and broil for an additional 3 to 5 minutes or until the pork and veggies are browned. Drizzle with some balsamic vinegar and garnish with Italian parsley. I will do that. Going in. What's my oven say? Okay, it's at a good temperature right now. Oh. Aren't those adorable? Thanks, Betty Ann. On to the next. Enjoy your life. Thanks, Rachel in Alaska. Let's see what the temperature is in here. Whoa, hot. 165, that's pretty good. It needs to just be 160, so that's good. All right, it says to crank it, put it to roast and crank it. So I think it looks done though. I don't think it even needs it. Let's see. Yum. I guess I'll scoop off any veggies on the meat. That way it can get nice and browned. Okay, there we go. All right, now we'll do roast. Roast. 3 minutes. I'm not putting it in the top because I don't want to burn the this broccoli especially. Here we go. That looks good. Yum. Oh, I forgot to do that. Parsley. It says drizzle some balsamic. I don't think it needs it. Here we go. So fast. There's a pork chop. Pork chop. Veggies. Yum, it smells really good. Okay. Done. There's our meal. So good. And I might serve it with maybe a little bit of sauerkraut because we should have a fermented food in here if we can. And we're gonna have avocado. This one was from the other day. Avocado. And if we're hungry still, I got some leftover mashed potatoes. That actually might be really good with this. I might make those too. There we go. On to the next. I did mix sweet potatoes because they were in the fridge.
This is one of my favorite meals.
It really is. He loves it so much.
Oh.
Some days it's better than others. I don't know what I do different, but
fantastic.
I don't know what it is today. Let's see.
Cut that with a fork. Look at the color of potatoes I have. Purple and orange. Ooh, steam
Leftover.
came off of them.
We've been eating those for days.
Pork chop in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mmm.
It's so good. And the mango.
I didn't get you mango yet. There's something about the mango with the pork chop.
It's a great combination.
Man. Oh my goodness. And roasted mango at that.
With the pork chop. That's the star. Wow. So
we got 2 meals out of this. And it really, other than just like cutting up the Brussels sprouts and the onion, is really fast. And you clean out all the veggies in your fridge. Just throw them in there. Whatever you've got a couple of left, just throw them in. Because it's really good. I haven't tried. Let me see if the asparagus turned out okay. That's good. It's so good. I don't know if it's the lemon, the sage. You wouldn't think it's a sage, but there's sage in there.
I don't like those words.
Lemon?
Sage.
How about garlic?
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Salt?
Some things I know that I don't like.
Pepper?
But I like everything on this.
Red onion?
And I'm going to use a word that's probably not the right word, but the harshness of the Brussels sprout.
Oh yeah, you're not a Brussels sprout fan either.
No, it's good though. It is more harsh to me, but it's so good with this combination of the mango and the pork chop. It just does something to this that makes this really good.
Mikey likes it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yep, so you can make this too. I'll put a link in the recipe, or to the recipe in the comments, and also in the description. Enjoy. We're busy.
See you later.
Bye.